Hey, so today is the final session for your 4-week coaching
Yeah.
program.
Yes.
I'm
It's
ready.
so bittersweet.
I know. So talk to us. How has this journey been for you?
Wow. Well, it's been amazing. It's been a very good benefit. It was very worth it. I didn't expect to learn as much as I did, as much information, tools, all the way down to apps, all the way down to where and how to be more organized, how to run programs, financial, just everything. I did not expect for it to be so organized and so detailed and so beneficial. It was great.
Nice. So, what was the biggest highlight or expectation that you had for this 4-week session? Like, because, people come in and they're like, I don't know if I had an expectation, but sometimes people do. What was your expectation for this program?
Well, for one, looking at how you run your business, I think one of my expectations was to just get knowledge and to get guidance on how to be successful because of how you've been successful in your business, and then for two, how you run it. It's very organized, so I wanted to learn how to be organized. Also, just the tools that you give out. I wanted to know how I can get those tools and how I can use them, and it is overall your passion. I wanted to know your story, and just to get that motivation to keep going because you really do inspire me. So yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's one of the biggest things, the reasons why I do what I do is because of my passion. I know in the dance industry, there's not a lot of people who look like us, right? In this
Hmm.
industry. And even when we go to these conferences and seminars, we don't always see people who look like us. So I'm always advocating for us to show up at our best,
Right.
implementing systems. So let's get into that. What are some of the systems that you learned from this 4-week business coaching program that you're now able to, take into your business?
Oh goodness. Where do I start? I would say for one, when we first started off with just having your mission statement, having how you present basically the energy and your environment. How do you want your studio to look? And then from there we built on what systems to use, the apps to use, and then from there we went to the financial part of it, how my LLC, how to build off of that. What other systems we went over? We went over
Registration, how to collect payment.
yes, registration. It's so much. I
Yeah.
can't. But yes, just all those different things. But overall, just like what we spoke about today, it's not a system, but just overall how to provide that self-care and how important that is. So not only just the systems, but just the different things that we need to implement outside of the systems. Were good that I learned.
Good. Because today we more ended on self-care, right?
Hmm.
So many people, we see the glitz and glam and the bells and the whistles, all of that is glorified when being an entrepreneur, but nobody really talks about the mental health of the
Right.
entrepreneur. What does that look like? What does your self-care regimen look like now becoming that owner, right? Especially in dance, you're dealing with the back end, the parents, the vendors that you get your costumes or your competition, you're registering. So you're dealing with so many components. So that mental health is going to play a big part. So even today we talked about that, right? So what was some
Hmm.
of the things that we talked about far as that?
I think for one, just making sure that you put yourself first. So that when that comes apart, you just want to make sure that you're implementing the respect from your parents, the respect from just not getting behind. So just making sure that your mental health is good, doing things that you love to do, doing things that bring joy and that keep you motivated is very important. But before anything, you just want to make sure that you put yourself first because you can't handle the daily needs of the studio. You can't handle just all the things that come into it if you don't put yourself first. So
Yeah.
yeah, just making sure you're praying, making sure you're manifesting positively, dedicating, the physical aspect into keeping your health up is all important.
Yeah. And having that person, that supportive team, right? What does your
Mhm.
support team look like? Some people have families, some people don't. Do you need a therapist? Do you need a life coach?
Right. Yes.
You just need to identify what that looks like. So as you're going into your business, you can count on that support team and not be the business owner who gossips with your parents and
Right.
create a mess. Because
Mhm.
sometimes because we get so stressed out, some of the clients do become long friends or closer friends than others, but then we start telling them everything
Yeah.
versus having that support team to get,
Mhm.
to
Remember
process
that.
those things, right?
Yeah.
So this has been definitely good. Do you feel more prepped to go into running
Oh,
your business?
yes, most definitely. I feel prepped. I'm ready. I didn't even know all these tools and things was out here. So now that I have it, I'm ready. I'm gonna be transparent. I was scared. I was scared to start. So you've given me, that drive and motivation and all the tools I need in order to start. So yes, I can definitely say yes.
Yes. And you guys, she spoke on this, right? Being scared, right? A lot of us are scared to do something new.
Mhm.
Do it fearless, though. You can be scared, but do it fearless. I am not going to sit here and tell you that every move that I have made far as this dance industry, that it was my first priority and I just went in it with joy. Absolutely not. I was scared. I didn't know what to expect. I just didn't know, and I just did it. And now, I am one of the go-to people in the industry, especially as it relates to acro. And we talked about that with you being the go-to person. What
Right.
legacy you want to leave into the industry, not just, oh, I'm coming to open up a studio like everybody else, what sets you apart. So
Right.
identifying that in your vision and mission and holding your standards up. So these 4 weeks have been really good. I thank you for allowing me to pour into you and you hear from a healthy place because some everybody can receive this because some people are dealing with their own insecurities,
Right.
not feeling like they deserve being enough. Some people won't take the leap because they're like, I don't think I deserve to go next level.
Right.
That's a real thing. So I thank you again for investing in yourself because this wasn't just about, having the money, but also investing the time and being committed to the homework assignments that I
Exactly.
sent.
Yes.
Yes, okay, and she did everyone and sent her assignments in. So again, thank you. Any last words or would you recommend this program to anybody?
Yeah. Yes, I would most definitely recommend, if you're a rising business owner, entrepreneur, studio owner, or you want to get a studio, I do recommend you taking this program. It's very, very beneficial. You'll gain a lot of knowledge, a lot of different things from Miss Lonnie. And Miss Lonnie, I want to say thank you to you. It means so much for you to take out the time with just giving me the things you've given me. Whether it was just stories, your life stories, your trials, your tribulations, you gave them to me without holding back, so it could help me, and I really appreciate that. Thank you for everything. You didn't hold back, not one bit,
No.
and a lot of people
Oh,
do.
God, they do. They won't
Yeah.
tell you them systems they using, they won't tell you nothing, and it's
Mm-mm.
like, I get you spent time in doing it, but if you really want me to be successful, if you
Yeah.
really want me to do it and do it great, tell me. I don't want you to make some of the mistakes that I made, or I didn't have people like myself that was willing to tell me everything. They sugarcoated it. I
Yeah.
had to go find. So I had to do a lot more work. So now I'm like, no, now that I coach other dance educators, I want to make sure that I'm giving them, because again, it doesn't take nothing away from me because you're never going to do it like how I do it. So it
Yeah.
doesn't hurt to give you what I'm doing. Because there's only one Kayla, there's only one Lonnie. That's it, right? Like, so I always believe what God has for me is for me, and what God has for Kayla, He has it for you. You
Yeah.
won't miss it. It won't miss you. Somebody can literally try to copy everything that you're doing. They cannot copy your sauce. It's
Sure
only
can.
one sauce. It's
Sure
only one
can.
sauce. So again, thank you so much. You guys, if you are looking for a coaching program that is going to take you to the next level, where you're going to learn systems, tools, resources, self-care, how to look at yourself and transform yourself, that's going to
Right.
transform your business, right? Because you can't transform the business if you ain't ready to transform you.
That's right.
Thank you.
Amen.